me zoom out. Take a second and check. You can stop the video if you want and check to make sure that you got these answers. You were supposed to be doing 2, 4, 6, and 8. Also take a second more. You can pause the video and make sure that if you didn't understand it, that you can understand it. If it's something that confuses you, please take a highlighter or put a big circle around it, and I can go over it with you when I come back. Now, what we're going to do though is we are going to work on breaking some of these problems down. And just like I tell you, if we can break it down, break it down, break it on down, it's going to be okay. I'm working on number 9, but I need a lot of paper, you know that. So what I'm going to ask you to do is just follow along with me. And if you can write it on yours, great. If not, add these to your notes. 9 is x cubed, y cubed, and the whole thing is cubed, times xy squared. Well, what I've got to do is I've got to separate these two and work this whole problem out and then add it with this problem. You always do the power of the power first. Then you do the multiplication and the addition and subtraction. So now I've got raised to a power, so I'm going to multiply. And then I'm going to multiply here too. And then I'll just bring xy squared down. Now I have x to the 9th, y to the 9th, times xy squared. Now we've got a multiplication situation, and where we did power to a power, we multiply. When we're multiplying two entities, we simply add. And you know there's a silent 1 there. And then you're going to have y to the 9 plus 2. So this is actually going to be x to the 10th, y to the 11th. Okay, let me do number 10 for you. I'm sorry, number 11 for you. I have negative 2ab squared 2 over 3a squared b squared. Again, we're going to take this and pretend like this problem's not even here. Okay? We're going to zoom in on this problem. And we first notice that that's an even number. So this is going to be a positive answer because evens give us positives, odds give us negatives when we have a negative sign there. So we're going to have negative 2 squared and then a to the 1 times 2. Because we know there's a silent 1 there, and then b to the 2 times 2. Negative 2 squared is 4. A to the 1 times 2 is a squared, and b to the 2 times 2 is b to the 4th. And we got that. That was pretty easy. Now let's go to the next one. And we say, okay, well, we've got this whole thing in here, so I have to square my 3. A to the 2 times 2 is a power to a power. And then b, of course, there's a silent 1 there, 1 plus times 2, my bad. So when we work this out, 3 squared is 9, a to the 4th, b to the 2nd. So now we've done our power to a power. We've done the powers of monomials rule. Now I've got to do the product rule here. Okay, and the product rule says that if you're multiplying two numbers, you simply add. So let's do that. The first thing I have to do, coefficients just always stay the same. And then I have a to the 2 plus 4, and b to the 4 plus 2. So our final answer here would be 36, a to the 6, b to the 6th. And And then the next one, and our last one, that I'm going to do with you is number 13. And that's going to be 2a squared raised to the third power plus a to the fourth 3a squared. Okay? So we're going to say 2 raised to the third power and a to the 2 times 3 plus a to the fourth and a 2, so 4 plus 2. And then I've got a 3 here too, so I've got to put that 3 in there. So now I've got 2 times 2 times 2, 8, a to the 6th plus 3, a to the 6th. Hey, look at this. Now we're adding. So we've gone from power to addition